Can't live without my radio.
Hey yo,
Radio play all day. You can bump this in your ride all day.
yo,
This is radio play all day.
turn it up,
You can bump this in your ride all day.
louder.
This is radio play all day.
I can't hear it.
You can bump this in your ride all day. This is radio play all
Right
day.
there, right there.
You can bump this in your ride
Yo.
all day. Radio play all day. You can bump this in your ride all day.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dream with your motivational pop-up. Welcome to the Dream Motivate Show, episode 2. And I have live in the building, Paul Mitchell's finest. Ladies, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Kiana. I go to Paul Mitchell. I graduate next month, class of 2017.
Shout out to 2017.
I'm Shadiah. I'm a Paul Mitchell student. I graduate next week.
Man, congratulations to you ladies for graduating.
Thank you.
For you guys that don't know and you're looking at this for the very first time, the Dream Motivate Show is what we're going to do is highlight entrepreneur status, also leadership and growing, and how you're going to grow, and for you to absolutely captivate your audience of what you're trying to do in your business, whether you have a product or your service. And today we're going to talk about obviously beauty. And shout out to Paul Mitchell. Give me a call if you want to go ahead and get with your boy on the marketing firm on there. plug. So we got we got the ladies in the building. So we have specializing in makeup, and then we have specializing in hair. They say they beat it to the gods, I guess that's what we call it. So let's go ahead and talk about your journey right now. And you're being a week away from graduation, so congratulations on that.
Okay.
All right, so like tell me, like, what made you start doing the makeup deal? What was that?
I feel like since I was young, I've always been into beauty and just like, being into my appearance, just enhancing the little things about me. But I went to college, did 2 years of college. My second semester of my sophomore year, I just had kind of like an epiphany. I wanted something different. I wasn't happy in what I was doing. And I came back home. I came back to Texas. I was in Louisiana. And I started
Shout out
Paul
to the
Mitchell.
boo.
Yeah, definitely. Came back to Paul Mitchell. I've been in this journey for like a year and a half now, and it has been so rewarding for me. I found, my focus and, my passion, my niche in the industry, and I feel like, I'm getting into doing fashion shows and just with entertainment, the entertainment industry as a whole. I feel like, that's going to be where my home is, and I just want to, keep on working, and I'll get there. And I think being at Paul Mitchell definitely helped me get started on the track.
Paul Mitchell's pretty expensive, right? That's like the top of the line, right?
That's like the yell of Cosmetology.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's like you say, yeah, I went to Harvard.
Yeah.
And I went to Paul Mitchell. Got it. And Kiana doing the hair. When you graduated?
I graduate the second week of July.
So tell us about your story and what made you start deciding in the hair industry.
Well, basically, I've been doing hair since I was little. My own hair actually. I'm from Massachusetts. My dad is from Texas. So just moving back and forth, living with my dad. He was never able to do my hair. So that kind of got me started doing my own hair. And then I, grew a passion for it. So when I got in high school, he didn't want me to have a job, my dad, because, he wants me to stay focused. So I started doing hair in high school. Start making my little money on the side like that. And from there, I always wanted to, I visited Paul Mitchell when I was in high school, but I just never went through with it. 2 years later, I had my baby, and
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And he's really my motivation. He really motivated me to just go through with it, actually get my cosmetology license, so I give that thanks to him. And being at Paul Mitchell has really opened a lot of doors for me. It just really showed me what I wanted to do, because I didn't even know that I wanted to do fashion show hair. I thought I kind of downplayed my profession in the beginning, because people really don't really praise cosmetologists, like, oh, you do hair.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I do hair.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I do.
Like,
hair.
you're an artist.
Yeah,
Both you guys.
I
You're
do
painting
hair.
the faces. You're doing the hair.
Yeah.
And look, I got a chance to see you guys in action at the little hair show. It was a fashion show, hair show deal.
Yeah.
And I must say that I was highly impressed. I got to be in the back end. You guys thank you for mentoring Jada. Shout out to Jada. Jada, my daughter, she'll be into the hair industry. She's been doing doll heads for a long time. But I want you guys to see what I see. Check these guys out live right here. just believe that being a parent, watching my daughter grow up, I think it was very important for her to pursue her career. You know, it's kind of hard not to understand at a young age. And I met Kiana, and she just took her up on her wing, and they started working together, and she's mentoring her. And I had the privilege and honor to come to a show, and Kiana let her, you know, hang out with her. And Jada's been doing hair since she was little, so for Jada to see her people that she done hair for to walk across that stage and to see the business part of it was a whole nother level. And to sit there and look at my daughter, you know, just looking at her models that's walking across was priceless. And I think that's important in a child's life. And I'm very proud of, you know, Kiana and Shadiah, everything they've done and everything they accomplished. It's just an awesome thing. And that's what Dream Motivates is all about, man. I'm super proud of these girls. Way to go. Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the Dream Motivate Show, live in the building with Paul Mitchell's Finest. I got the ladies in the building looking good tonight. And we get to understand the back ends and the front ends when it comes to the beauty industry. We have the best of the both worlds. We got the makeup and we got the hair. And so I just want to pick your brains because I'm understanding about the marketing piece of it. And the potential. So I want to know, what is the potential? Like, what can a hairstylist versus a makeup stylist make per year if they grind it out all the way?
Well, honestly, I know that from what I'm doing right now, doing hair for fashion shows, just being a regular stylist for one show, I can make just $700 just for one show. So, and that's just being a regular cosmetologist, like just me. So if I'm networking and I'm doing shows and I got my name out there and I'm known, I can make at least up to like $10,000 doing one show.
Wow.
Like just one show.
And what about makeup versus hair?
I think makeup, it's definitely something that it's kind of like a hustle thing for, you know, if you're confident enough in your work and you know that, you know, you can sell an item and be confident in the price that you're selling it for, you know. For me, myself, I think that as far as like my grind, work ethic, whatever.
What would you give yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I gotta go for a 10. You know, I gotta be
Kiana?
myself number one fan. You know?
Okay.
I definitely think that, you know, if you're passionate about what you do, you know, you're gonna show out. And I feel like if you're a makeup artist, you know, doing makeup for different shows and events, you can come maybe about $400 to $500, you know, a show, just depending on, you know, how many faces, how many models, you know, come to you, and, you know,
the looks.
Just like what type of look, if it's more natural, if it's more glamour. So you can kind of like play with the numbers as far as that, just, you know, how much effort I'm putting into the look and what's the purpose, the type of event, so I can play around with my numbers.
Here's one thing I know right now, and I want to share this with both of you guys at the same time, with anybody who's viewing us right now. You guys are in school and there's nothing like the education behind that, but the real deal is when you get out here in this real world. And that's what I want to discuss real quickly as far as your marketing strategies. And that's what we want to have this platform here today. So right now at the bottom of the screen, you should see my girl's IG. I want you to join her IG, Instagram. If you need that makeup beat up, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or in New Orleans, you can give her a shout out on the DM her on our Instagram, as well as my girl Kiana. We got that at the bottom of the screen right now. But one thing that I want to encourage you guys both on, just coming from a marketing perspective, is there will never be a perfect time to do the perfect thing. So don't wait until this perfect situation is going to happen. Just go out here, like we were talking earlier before we got on the show. Just do it, you know what I mean? And get on your Nike hustle. And another thing is to always document. And when I say document, women have this thing about it has to be the perfect look before they take this picture or this pose. I mean, I guarantee you probably take 17 selfies before you get the best one.
Right.
But just you need to document so you can see, so people can see your work. And always remember to document that, you know what I mean? I think that's the best thing. So I wish you guys well. You guys are tag teaming right now. Is that what you're kind of doing?
Oh, of course.
We make a great team.
What? We are a team.
Yeah,
Definitely here, makeup team. Book us for your next show.
I think it's awesome. And here's the thing: we got weddings, we got bar mitzvahs, we got quinceañeras.
We do it all.
Definitely.
You do all hair.
We do all hair.
You do all
makeup.
Okay, you do everything, right?
Yes.
You do all makeup.
All
It doesn't matter what complexion, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
That is awesome.
All
So
complexion.
this is the platform, guys. Welcome to the Dream Motivate Show. Once again, we have Paul Mitchell's Finest. And we thank you, ladies, for being in the building.
Thank you for
Shout them
having
out
me.
on the Instagram. Connect with people. Your network is your network. It's your boy Dream. Let's go.